A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this particular collective channeling session, I'm going to be talking about the energy that's popping out a lot. And what I can sense, I've already written these points down. What I can sense today, I can sense people, first of all, the person who I'm channeling, and secondly, an important energy around this person. The person I'm channeling has been doing a great deal of inner work. They are extremely serious about their ascension, and this is a very gifted, very pure-hearted person, and also somebody who has got very good telepathic skills. Now, telepathy was given to me as a very strong suit of this person. You could say that whatever they think in their mind about a certain person, that person mostly gets to know about it. And many a times it happens that, when they have some angry thoughts or when they are disappointed by someone, and they maybe while doing self-talk, they realize that so-and-so person disappointed me, or they acted in this way or that way, the other person would definitely get that message. And this happens when you are literally very much disciplined with your inner work, number one. Number two, you have completely surrendered. And number three, you are already, as a person, when you were born on planet Earth, you did have very strong intuition and open third eye and psychic abilities as well. Now, I'm being shown a person who has become extremely cautious in their life now. They're no longer the same that they used to be. And they have very fierce and very fiery energy, all right? They are also a classy and stylish dresser. And they have been releasing addictions. And I also see a lot of hippie style in this person. Hippie style, when I wrote it down, I was been shown that they are people who like to be on their own, in nature, do their own things, be by themselves. There's a lot of solitude. They are basically very natural and also very real. The one that I'm channeling. Now, also in the face and very blunt. This is very important point. Again, straightforward totally. Twice the same message has come. Now, all these qualities that I'm being shown is also fascinated by spiritual growth. I don't know how I missed this card. Also fascinated by spiritual growth and ascension. So literally this person is into the supernatural. This person is into the metaphysics. This person is very much interested into paranormal. So twin flame journey was literally predestined for them. They were here only to do that. And what I'm being shown, that there is another person around them who's a very important person for them, who might have been. But sometimes what happens is, when you are in a spiritual ascension journey, you need a mirror. You need someone to interact with. You need other people to interact with. And say that mirror also is like you. There is a lot of positivity. There's a lot of affection. There's a lot of love. There is a lot of kindness towards each other. And there is also a lot of, you can say, they want to grow together. And it could be possible that one could be responsible for other person's growth in some way. Maybe, for example, the person that I'm channeling was always into ascension work, into inner work. When they met this other person who's extremely close to them, I feel a lot of love over there. Maybe at that point in time, this person was not into spiritual ascension, but they could be doing something else that the one I'm resonating always wanted to do. So this one inspired them to follow a certain path, and the other inspired this one to follow the spiritual ascension or the inner work path. So in some ways, they both contributed to each other. However, because they have both been, with different people, they've not been very happy. And at the same time, they've learned a lot. Maybe they went through betrayal, got cheated on, they got fooled multiple times. Or you could say that they did not ever, some people have these commitment issues, not because they don't like to commit, because both of them seem to be quite committed to whatever they were doing. Like there's a lot of discipline in what they were doing and a lot of success in whatever they were doing. Still, many a times, such interesting people also don't want to commit to other people because they are once bitten, twice shy kind of person, or secondly, they can read other people very well, or they are in the procedure of reading people very well, or in the process, learning the procedure, learning the process. It could be possible that the one I'm channeling may be like, you can say monad, Twinflame also, who's also having this teacher-like quality. Wherever they go, whosoever they are with, they always, give something good to other people. But when it does not come back, like the goodness or the kindness or even the honesty, because straightforward people, like what I'm being shown over here, in the face, totally blunt, these are the type of people, natural, very real. These people cannot lie. They cannot lie. Even if someone says, if you lie, you'll save yourself, or you'll get this, or you'll get that, they will be like, no, I don't want to, I don't feel like. Unless they don't feel like doing something, they will not do it. Until and unless they are completely, you can say, convinced, they will not do it. So if these people meet, one is having a certain type of energy, say the polarized feminine, and the other is having the polarized masculine, when they meet each other, they will be a sort of instant mutual attraction, an instant mutual liking, and a feeling of togetherness because of their similar vibrations. However, because there's more inner work to be done, and the inner work and mirroring goes hand in hand, they both also sort of trouble each other sometimes. They trigger each other. They act as a person, even if there is love, but there's also ego, or there is some other characteristic like building trust in the process. Maybe one person has an ego, but other person lacks trust, or some or the other issue like that, something which is in opposite polarity. So I'm being shown in this channeling that these two people have reconnected. These two people can be also there. It could be more also, because the one who witnesses this is going to have similar experiences in other departments also. The one I'm channeling is going to go through certain type of experiences where they become very strong because of their strength, because of their real natural confidence, because of the faith building, because of the 100% faith they have now. They will not question whatever the universe is doing. They've started accepting everything. Nothing is good for them, nothing is bad for them. So when you are in these type of vibes, these type of energies, then you are able to forgive people easily, and you're also able to recognize that somebody was bad to me, not because they don't love me or they don't care for me, but they were bad to me because even they were confused, or they were scared, or they could have also had lots and lots of fears. So whatever their reason was, once you ascend, once you reach somewhere higher and you grow, then those reasons never matter. So these two people, or more than one person, in this person's reality, they are reconnecting with each other, and they feel a lot of love, lot of affection, lot of gratitude, lot of respect, and they kind of see through, like they don't even have to tell each other. That's the beauty of it. Like why we fought, why we went away, why these differences came in, why this confusion was there. They both understand, because of their own experiences, because of their own journey, that this is something that was meant to happen as a lesson. As a lesson, we had to go through it, and separation or the fighting or the frustration with each other played an important role, because if they will not go away from each other, they will not meet other people, especially the karmic connections, the karmic entanglements would not have happened. And if that doesn't happen, then obviously the lessons can't be learned. So karmics are always on both sides. I always say this to people. A lot of people disagree, and some, I don't know why, for what reason, some also take very much like a lot of offense on it, like, oh, I'm just dedicated to that one person only, I don't have any karmics and this and that. In this channeling, I'm not being shown that there is a ghost like person. I did ask this question, by the way. Is it a false twin? Is it a real twin? Is it a real soulmate? Or is it, something like that? So I was told that if there is a ghost like person and someone has been waiting for that ghost like person for 3-4 years, they're just sitting and waiting, not doing anything, not moving an inch. And God is sending karmics to them, God is sending people to them, God is sending jobs to them, career to them, so many things to them. But they have such a closed mind, they don't want to do anything. They are just treating that person like God itself. And this is the whole point of this journey. Both these people have developed so much faith. They are not saying you are my God or I am your God. They are saying we have a God. We'll pray together, we meditate together, we live together. We do all the things we love together. No matter what field they are in, they both know that they are not 1 + 1 is 2. They are 1 + 1 equals to 11. These are like very strong personalities, and they respect each other because they have met a lot of people, and after meeting so many people, they have become like a person who can very well figure out who is good and who's not. Like they are like a diamond merchant now. Now they have become so good that they can even look at 5 or 6 diamonds in front of them and they can say this is the rarest, this is the best, and just by looking at it, they've become so, like you can say, professional. They're pros at it, pros at reading people or pros at understanding things. They've got a great sense of humor. So they are really good for each other in general. But before you reach that point, before they reach that point in life, whosoever I'm channeling, you have to pass a lot of hurdles, you have to pass a lot of tests and tribulations. The right person for you, the real person for you, is going to trigger you. And when I say trigger, I'm not talking about the ghostly figures. If you are waiting for a ghost, someone who has never messaged you, contacted you in 3 years, 4 years, I'm telling you, these are not the people for you. Don't waste 5 years, 7 years, 10 years trying to talk to these people. And I'm not even saying that you should accept people just at the drop of the hat. No. If you are a true ascensioner, if you actually do inner work, if your ego has died, you will automatically understand whatever I'm saying to you. The reason why we share these downloads and we share these channelings, because this is also a way of ascension. It's called Shrutmai Panya. Shrutmai Panya means you learn, you ascend by listening. By listening to the right content, the right food when you receive as nutrition in your body, you ascend. So you have to be a good listener. To be a good listener, you have to be a good observer of life. Nobody, just becomes a good listener just like that. Even if someone wants to be a good communicator, a good counselor, you have to be a good listener first. So that's the reason why we share this type of content, so that you listen to the right content. And you must listen to metaphysical content, you must listen to inner work related content. And 2 epics, I keep saying Ramayana and Mahabharata. And in Mahabharata, we have a section called Srimad Bhagavad Gita. If you keep listening to these 3 epics, you keep listening to the stories from these epics, you will ascend much faster, because the more you listen to them, the more you understand stuff. It's like so deep and so well written. Mahabharata is written by Lord Ganesha itself. And Ramayana, if you are a Shiva follower, the person who narrated Ramayana for the first time was Shiva actually. Valmiki wrote it for sure after a long time, but it was Shiva, the first person who narrated it to his wife, Parvati. So please understand, these epics are created by really high masters, the preservers of this planet, the caretakers of this planet. Even to Valmiki, Ramayana was shared by celestial being Narad Muni. So my dear friends, I see in this channeling, to be very honest, because these people that I'm channeling are fascinated by spiritual ascension. It's not a joke to read this type of a card, to get this type of a card, fascinated by spiritual growth and ascension. These people love content like this, metaphysics, and they want to meditate and they want to grow, and they are very curious about the planet, the whole universe, the Brahmand. It is like the best thing for them. So they both love each other's company. They both love to talk to each other because they both supply sort of very fresh knowledge to each other, and they both sort of also motivate each other to do well in life. So this is the type of person who they've reconnected. They might have fought, they might have been angry, they might have been upset, or they might have had some ego issues, or they just simply had to learn lessons so that they can be more appreciative of one another's presence in their life for whatever reason. For one person it could be, okay, they are kind of very attracted to this person still. They really like this person, they are very enamored by this person, they're mesmerized, but they also kind of respect this person. They look at this person as somebody who inspires them to become better. And for the other person, it could be the sense of humor, the company, the honesty, the truthfulness, the sincerity, and so on and so forth. In the twin flame ascension journey, one thing you have to be very clear about is people are going to come back to you. Trust me on that. I can give it to you in writing, and I don't speak unnecessarily. I speak from personal experiences as well, okay? My own and also the people who work for me. So there are certain type of people who will come back to you. If they have really loved you in your past, or if they had really had a very deep, beautiful connection with you, they will come back to you. But you have to understand, are they still ready to be accepted back or not? And those who are really loving by heart, they don't play ego games with other people. If somebody calls them back, if somebody messages them, somebody says, you know what, I'm sorry about what I did like a couple of months back, they'll say, okay, I understand. And they will have a very strong intuition, a good telepathic knowledge, wherein they will figure out that yes, this person has actually improved and actually changed for good. But if your wrong person comes back to you, a false twin comes back to you just because they have a lot of lust for you and they want to use you, they just want to maybe sleep with you, and they don't have anything else to do. It's so amazing. I'm talking about this and this card just fell out. False person. This is how synchronicities and signs work, guys, in our business or in our work or in our field. So false person, again, I was talking about the false type of energy. False people always have materialistic desires. They always have materialistic expectations from you. They always want you to be their slave, or they always want to sort of pull you down. They don't want you to grow. Because if they want you to grow, they will do a lot of amazing things with you in life, as in when you can, whenever you have the time, or whenever you have the flexibility, or whenever you have, like, they will have missions together, they will have projects together. But these false people will have nothing. They will only be involved in addiction patterns, physical relationship, sexual relationship, money. Maybe it could be money, if not sexual relationship. They see you as a good potential, this, I can make money from this person. Or they could also be simply in it for your energy, because they've spent time with a lot of people. Even these false people are quite skilled and very manipulative, and they can say a lot of nice things when they want to get things done from others. But once their job is done, once their business is over, they will say goodbye to you like this, like a drop of the hat. They will discard you, like the song, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. So they drop people like it's hot. I'm being shown that the person whose energy I'm reading has become a pro in recognizing these type of people. They know that certain people make it sound like a proposal, like an offer, when they want you, like as if they are doing a favor on you. When they reconnect with you, or when they meet you, or when they want to spend time with you, they are going to act like, I am doing all of this and it's making you happy, but actually it's them who's benefiting, it's them who's feeling happy. So this type of understanding and knowledge you have developed. Now when you reconnect with people, be it a past lover, be it a very good friend, be it someone you've had a crush on, be it someone you just very like mesmerized with or inspired by, or be it someone, who has a very close, unbreakable sort of a bond with you, which you don't even want to put a label on. Whatever your case is, whatever the situation is, it could be sort of a family member also, a biological connection who has enhanced themselves, who have changed. But you, as per this channeling, you are a person who knows who's false and who's not. You know who's real, who's genuine, who loves you, and who doesn't. Like this, you can figure it out. That's a great level of achievement to be on, I think, according to me. And this is where I'm going to close this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.